Hello, so today you're going to draw from observation some natural items that I've brought into the classroom. And you can choose to just draw one item at a time, or you could kind of arrange them on your table to create a still life of a sort and draw them that way. But when you're drawing from observation, you're looking at it and you're trying to draw what you see, the best that you can do. So I'm going to start with like the rocks here. You could fold your paper in half twice and draw something different in each box, or like I said, you could arrange in like a still life. You could try and arrange or stack the items to come up with something interesting to draw. Let's see, I think I'll put that like that, and there we go. So this is what I'm going to draw, and I'm going to look at the items closely, look for different kinds of lines and shapes that I see, and I think I'm going to start with the pine cone. The tip of the pine cone is smaller, and then they get bigger here in the middle, and then they get smaller and flatter again. So I'm going to try and draw this filling the page, and I'm just going to do the best that I can. Drawing things from observation is hard, but it's good practice, so just take your time. Now I'm trying this shape is different than this shape, and this is skinnier, this is even skinnier, so I'm trying to show that in my drawing. I'm not drawing the same thing over and over again, just a bunch of bumps. I'm trying to draw what I see. And pine cones are hard to draw, so there's no need to rush. Take your time. Also, at the tips of the pine cone, there's a different color. So I need to probably add the lines that separate the two colors. And I'm trying to look at the size of things. Trying not to figure out if I'm going to be able to fit this all on here. I might have to shorten the pine cone a little bit if I draw it too big. If I was drawing it kind of small, I might have to lengthen it to fill up the space. Okay, so there's my pine cone. Now I think I'm going to add the stick behind. So it's wider here, and it gets skinnier. So I need to make it wider here, and then make it get skinnier as it gets closer to. There is a branch here that has a bud on it. And then I need to erase part inside the branch. The branch is thicker here and gets skinnier, and then there's some texture to it from the bark. There's another little bud here, and then it branches and goes this way. I'm going to try to add some more of this branch texture. So don't forget the texture. Once you kind of get the outline of the shape, don't forget to get what's in there with the texture. So now I have these nice smooth rocks that are underneath, and I need to look for the shapes that they create and that they have. And they have different colors on them, so I could add some of the lines for the different colors. Alright, so there is my still life from observation. Pretty much have it the way I want it. I want you to go back and go over your pencil lines, pressing hard. Don't draw a whole new thing. Don't be sloppy about it. Trace right over the top of what you've drawn and just make it look darker so that it can be easily seen. Now, does my still life fill the paper? Nope, I didn't space it out right, so I have all this blank space up here. So once I get this outlined heavily with my pencil, if there's still time left to work, then I'm going to need to add some stuff up there. So I can go and take these natural items back over to the containers, and I can try to find some more. Or I could take these same natural items and arrange them differently and include some more of my natural items still life up here at the top to kind of fill in the space if I have time. If I run out of time after I outline this heavily, then that's okay. I can just have some blank space up there. But if I have some time to work, I'll go ahead and add some more. I could draw some more pine cones, I could draw some more sticks. I could take these and just arrange them differently and draw that up here. Whatever I can come up with. And since I've already drawn them once, it should be a little bit easier to draw them again. But remember that this is drawing natural or items from nature, and you're drawing them from observation. So you're looking at them and you're drawing the different lines and shapes that you see. And you're trying to pay attention to if it gets smaller or bigger and what overlaps and what touches.